Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Hawg Tuners. This is Nut here. I got Mr. Nut behind me. We just opened our new shop and we want to kind of take a ride with you and tell you a little bit about what we're doing, why we're doing it, and all that good stuff. So come along with us. We're going to take a little loop around Broken Arrow today.
On the chain, smoked out rubber, pounding rain. Heard that motor like a war drum call. If it won't pull harder, we tear it all. Turn it up, cut it loose, feel that ground.
So a lot of you people know me from another shop in Collinsville, which is a great shop. Still love those guys. Great repair shop. But what I've always wanted in Tulsa is a performance center for Harley-Davidson, kind of a speed shop, if you will, that sold the best of the best and, you know, did very little mediocre as far as exhaust systems, suspension, accessories, levers, foot pegs, foot controls, audio, that kind of stuff. And I admit, I'm not much of an audiophile on a motorcycle, so as you can kind of see by looking at the front of my bike, I've got the Rockford Fosgate Stage 2 installed in my bike. Now, the thing about the aftermarket Rockford Fosgate versus the Harley-Davidson Rockford Fosgate is you get a 1,000 watt amplifier, and it's divided into 4 channels, of course. The wiring's done so that your rear speakers are basically just plug and play if you want those in the future. So I started with Stage 2 on my bike. I don't know if I'll do a Stage 3 or not. I'm not, like I said, a big audiophile on a motorcycle. I love hearing music when I'm riding without a helmet. And when I'm riding with a helmet, of course, I use my headset. But the primary asset of Hawg Tuners is we have a dyno tuner. And so we have a dynamometer and on the dyno tuner. Been doing that for a little while. And we're kind of hoping that our main gig, especially for M8 riders, both Gen 1 and Gen 2, is the cam and tune in a day. That basically is you drop your bike out the night before, and the next evening you pick it up with the cam installed, the bike tuned, ready to go, and that's all done in one setup. Of course, we love doing suspension work. We love, you know, we're going to be carrying Kraus. My bike's already got the Kraus headlight in it that they made for the Road Glide. It's called the full deck headlight. And I got to tell you, it is the brightest headlight that is DOT approved for the motorcycles. And when I say DOT approved, one of the things I was reminded yesterday, or I was reminded on Friday, is that if you're going to Sturgis, you need a DOT approved lighting on your bike. So if you're putting Baja Designs on your bike, you're going to have a problem when you go to Sturgis and some other areas where they're cracking down on regulations on motorcycles. So I like the Kraus. It uses Denali lighting, has incredibly nice bright lighting. It gives you dual forward-facing running lights, forward-facing headlight, of course, and then your blinkers are off to the side a little bit, and they're all really nice and bright Denali lighting. Still waiting for somebody to come up with a really good tail light setup for these new bikes, and haven't found that yet. I know a lot of guys like Zero. The design that Zero puts out is just not my style. It just doesn't have that appeal to me that other lighting has. So I'm still waiting for the tail light aftermarket setup for these bikes. Saddlemen has released carbon fiber replacement parts for the new baggers and for some of the old baggers and the new lowrider ST as well. So I'm gonna sprinkle some carbon fiber on my bike. I'm not a big fan of doing my whole bike in carbon fiber, but they do have the front fairing. They have the rear fender. They have the bags. Of course, your side covers and your fenders. And they've got nice covers for those back tail lights on these bikes, which I think adds a little bit to them. Hawg Tuners is basically a performance center. We're not going to be doing repairs there. In my opinion, right around the Tulsa area, we have plenty of really good repair shops, at least 6 that I know of. And all of them have pretty good technicians, and they're really good when it comes to repairing your bike if you have a problem. We want to focus on the performance upgrades, on the aesthetic upgrades, on turning these bikes into the machines that ride, have the power, and have the bulletproofing in the crankcase and in the primary that people are looking for. So that's where we're going to specialize. And of course, right now, we've been open 2 weeks. We've had a nice opening 2 weeks. We're running primarily on appointments. We're not getting a lot of walk-ins for tires and fluid changes, although we do that. We are rather picky on the fluids that we use. We use Redline and we use Spectro. Redline being, in my opinion, the premium motor oil. Again, I ran it in my bikes. And in my opinion, Redline is the best thing for stopping that top clatter in your valve train and your engines. It's one of the only oils that really has a good impact on that. So we have Redline, we have it in stock. We have Spectro, which is still a great synthetic motor oil, but I don't believe it's quite in the class of Redline. So that's Hawg Tuners. We do hope you'll come by the shop. It's at 11515 East 58th Street. Basically, I think it's about a quarter mile off of Garnett on 58th in Tulsa. So stop by. We have shirts, we have hats, and of course, our primary mission here is to be the speed shop for your Harley-Davidson. That's about it for me. Like I said, our biggest thing is, we do want to tune motorcycles. So, your motorcycle can benefit even if it's stock from a nice tune. You can enrich the fuel mixture, alter the timing a little bit from the factory, and get a little bit more power out of it. Biggest thing is when you enrich the fuel mixture, of course, the bike runs cooler. We are premier Thundermax dealers and tuners, and we're also premier Dyno tuners.
If you ride in Oklahoma right now, it's 95 degrees and we're just getting hotter. So, to make your bike run more efficient and cooler in this summer weather, which is when we love to ride, do nothing but good.
Yeah, the ultra cool oil cooler on your bike, we put on the Kraus foot controls and the Kraus adjustable pegs. So you can lay that bike out exactly like you like it. Put the foot controls exactly where your tiny little feet can reach them. And as you get used to them, we also got the PSR adjustable levers on your bike. Let me tell you something. If this can make the video, you really got to know this. Harley stock levers are complete junk. PSR has machined aluminum levers for your bike, and they're both great looking. They're fully adjustable on both sides, both your brake and your clutch. And man, they add a lot to the comfort of your motorcycle just from riding that lowrider ST ahead of me. Those levers make a huge difference. All of our pricing is up on our website and listed on our Facebook page. If you go through our posts, we've got some good July monthly specials going. If you bring your bike in for tires, we don't charge you for mountain balancing when you buy the tires from us. And one of the things we've decided to do is we're not going to install customer parts. I know that, a lot of you guys like to go out and buy your own parts, but installing parts we don't buy, we don't have any recourse. If the part has a fault in it or if something goes wrong, it kind of leaves us with a possibility of looking bad and you feeling bad about what we've done. So we're going to only install parts that we sell.
Yeah, because we know where they came from and we can go back to them and say this wasn't what it was.
Right.
Yeah. We have great relationships with obviously like Drag, Parts Unlimited. We're a dealer for Fuel Moto, Dark Horse.
for D&D,
Oh.
for Kraus,
D&D, Kraus.
Saddleman Seats. We are a full-service
Yep.
Saddleman Seat Center. We do have the seats in stock if you want to ride with them before you buy them. And, of course,
Same thing with Clockworks.
windshields, absolutely.
Windshields, exactly. Which we're both running on our bikes. Yeah, so the biggest thing is to, you know, come by, say hi, and see if there's something we can do for you. All right, guys, thanks for coming along on this little loop around the city. Like he said, we are located at 11515 East 58th Street. Find us on Facebook at Hawg Tuners. Our website is hawgtuners.com. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.